Welcome back, folks. This is Tommy, Help with Gadgets, and we've got another pretty cool knife to do a disassembly and cleaning of. This particular one is the Kizer Hawk, and this one's on loan to me from FredTheLug, and I appreciate him allowing me to borrow this knife to clean it, and disassemble and clean it, and carry it and review it. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. The pivot is T8, so we're going to go ahead and take that out and go ahead and drop that into the alcohol there, and then I'm going to go ahead and take the body screws out. Those are T8 as well, so very cool. And I'm not going to drop those into the alcohol, just going to drop those to the side there. And let's take that one out as well. And you'll see you can only disassemble from one side. Goes into that other scale over there. And theoretically, it should just pop apart. And I like to use this little spudger, little pry tool to kind of help things along if it doesn't want to, just to gently get those things moving. And I've got it there on the back, and let's see if I can get that to move as well. It's moving a little bit. There we go. Sometimes it takes just a little bit of encouragement to get it to release. You want to just be careful that you're not bending any parts that that you shouldn't be bending. Again, it's just barely hanging on here. And I feel like it should be releasing, but something's holding it, because I've got it loose there at the back. And I think that pivot's just holding just a bit. Here we go. But I think every time I say, here we go, we got it, it's just not wanting to let go. And I don't see anything that should be keeping it. The back part is definitely has let go. Let's see if it's something on this end. All right, I'm just going to try to push that pivot, but it's not wanting to move either. All right, I'm going to pause the video for just a second, see if I can get this figured out. All right, so what we had happening there was the liner. The liner was loose from the on this side. Everything was loose, but this pivot is just very the tolerances are very tight in that blade, so it was not wanting to slide out, but we got it. All right, and we've got the multi-rope bearings here. If you recall, we took the screws out of this side, so this part was a little loose, but it kept wanting to catch in that that pivot area. So, but we got it. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe that blade down, and this side as well. You'll notice on this side there is it's flat. On this side there's a cutout, which is kind of interesting. And we've got a cutout on this side. Go ahead and push this through. And go ahead and put that in there. And also on this side, I'm going to get that. Alright, that's going to be interesting. I'll show you that in just a moment. So this is more like a nub for the detent instead of a ball. There's several knife makers that utilize that. Instead of a ceramic ball, they will use a either a nub or something similar. I think this one may be called a detent bar. Go ahead and make sure that I clean that lock face off. Alright, just clean that off and wipe these areas down while I've got it apart. I'm not going to take the liner out, but I am going to get a cotton tip applicator, clean down in there. Also where the pivot goes. On this one, I'm just going to make sure that those areas are clear of debris. You'll notice it has two separate stop pins. One here, they'll match up there. So basically, pins like that. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure that's clean. Clean that area out as well. Well, let's get that out. A little piece of, it's like a little piece of copper there. Alright, go ahead and clean that out. And set that back in place. Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay, and we've got the copper. I assume it's copper. Feels solid, like copper. Backspacer there. Clean that off. Let me get that multi-row bearings out, and I'm actually going to get a new swab. And clean those and set those off to the side. So we've got multi-row bearings, and it definitely was smooth. So this should be good. Alright, that's backed out to there. Don't know if that should be the case. I don't think it should. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that pivot out. And I'm going to back it out here. Just cleaning those threads up. Still a little bit there, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. We've cleaned most of the stuff up there. Alright, so let's take a look at that. And we have the copper collar there. And this one actually has, okay, so on the pivot, you can see two flat spots here. One on this side and one on this side. Usually I'm used to seeing only one, but on the liner here, you also see spots for those to fit in. Alright, so let's keep that in mind as we go about this. And I want that to be indexed something similar to that right there. Alright, let's go ahead and get one of these bearings in. I like using Gunny Glide, and they don't pay me to say that. That's just the one, that's the particular oil that I like to use. Alright, we'll slide this on. I'm going to use the other bearing there. A little bit on each side. Let's get that backspacer in place there. Alright. Now I'm going to try to slide this on and turn it just so that it does that. Put that back there. And let's see if we can grab a little bit of fresh Loctite there. And get that into place. Get that not good yet, but I want to get the body screws in place as well and get those set. One goes there, one goes there. Tighten that one and tighten that one, and let's go ahead and tighten that some more. Let's check that out. We've got decent centering there. This knife has some pretty good acoustics and great action. Let's see if I can tighten that just a hair more and slow that down just a bit. There's the centering there. So that looks really good. And the action is really good as well. So there you have it, folks. This is the Kizer Hawk disassembly and cleaning. Look forward hopefully to a review of this in the near future. But I hope you've enjoyed the disassembly and cleaning part of it. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, and hope to see y'all again soon. Appreciate it. Thank you.